Breaking news. Welcome to today's headlines. Adopt another approach, not sit at home. Governor Okonwa begs IPOB, unknown gunmen opinion. Adopt another approach, not sit at home. Governor Okonwa begs IPOB, unknown gunmen opinion. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, please stay tuned as I read today's news. Reactions have continued to throw Governor Okonwa's plea for the IPOB members to sheath their sword and adopt another approach instead of the usual sit-at-home order which they opined have crippled economic activities of the Southeast. Here are the few comments from a Facebook platform. That is good to avoid wasting Nigeria's security operatives and innocent citizens' lives. This is infectious and making people wise. Sometimes it is as if one is playing support very bad. If not for bloodshed, I would say it is a language they understand better. I also plead for another approach. This is the lives of our people. Reactions have continued to trail Okonwa's plea for the IPOB members to sheath the sword and adopt another approach instead of the usual sit-at-home order, which they opined have crippled economic activities of the Southeast. Here are the few comments from a Facebook platform. That's good to avoid wasting Nigerian security operatives and innocent citizens' lives. This is infectious and making people wise. Sometimes it is as if one is playing support very bad. If not for bloodshed, I would say it is a language they understand better. Reactions have continued to throw Governor Okonwa's plea for the IPOB members to sheath their sword and adopt another approach instead of the usual sit-at-home order which they opined have crippled economic activities of the Southeast. Here are a few comments from a Facebook platform. That's good to avoid wasting Nigeria's security operatives and the innocent citizens' life. This is infectious and making people wise. Sometimes it is as if one is playing support very bad. If not for bloodshed, I would say it is a language they understand better. I also plead for another approach. This is the lives of our people. To my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, now we've come to the end of our today's news. And now before I go, I actually buy what this person have said. Instead of sitting at home every Monday, there should be another way you can tackle this agitation, which will be more in a reasonable way. But no one will decide that for you, neither I can. It is for them to sit, to decide on what to do. Because ever since you've ever since you've started this sit at home order of a distance, nothing has changed. Instead, it brings it helps the insecurity in the state. Ever since the sit at home has been happening, it's what I only saw was that it only helps the insecurity. It is not helping the state to progress at all, in not in any way. I feel if these people can actually come together as one to decide, to dialogue, just to know how to tackle this, because there is no how you will be doing this and a country cannot even progress. It doesn't fix the federal government on its own. So how can that affect? It affects them. It doesn't affect the federal government. So for how long will they continue doing this to themselves? So to my dear listeners, let's move down to the comment section and let's see what people are saying. The first comment here says, "To me, I support the sit at home 100%. The politicians is complaining now because it's affecting their Monday source of income. IPOP should be very strong now that we have finally seen their weak point. We should not stop until they please the poor masses in an open conference." Another comment here says, "Sit at home is working. No other approach will work like sit at home, bro." Another one says, "Tell us the one to adopt." Well, these people has actually come to their main decision. They've actually decided that it is only the sit at home that can help them. But I think they should be more careful, because if this keeps going on, it affects them more. So to my dear listeners, from wherever you're listening from, now we've come to the end of our today's news. Please do drop by the comment section and let us know what your view is all about. Thank you for listening.